This is Canada, the world's second largest country after Russia, and a very interesting economy also, due to the problems it is facing. Canada might just look like another advanced economy. It has high standard of living, high income, and advanced industries. An advanced financial system to keep things going. But beneath the surface, Canada is facing many large economic problems. That led many economists and even OECD to predict that it will also become a worst performing economy in coming years. Now these are big claims about the country we know, that is not worse like Afra's, but still these claims are not made without reasons. The challenges that Canada is facing will teach us a lot about economy, as those challenges cannot be specific to Canada only. Why its economy will slow down. Will their problem be our problem? What are the solutions? Canada is both blessed and cursed by its regional position. Blessed because it shares border with America, making it America's largest trade partner. Then it also has sea access to both Atlantic and Pacific Ocean, giving it more opportunities with more markets. Also due to its such position, most of its land mass is uninhabited, most of its population lives near the borders of the US. Remember, geography will not be main reason for Canada to face problems, but the geography will play a role to make the situation worse, just remember this for later on. Problem is, average Canadian citizens are not that much productive as compared to their American peers. The reason is very simple, which is that Americans work more than Canadians on average. But even if timings are adjusted, Americans are 30% more productive than Canadians. The average American produces $66 worth of value, whereas Canadian produces only $50 worth of value. So what is the reason? Does it that Canada offers more rights to workers? Are they too lazy to work? The reason are very hard to explain, but one possible reason can be that America and Canada have different value industry setups. America is the home of high-value technologies, but you won't find any Canadian counterpart. For example, Canadian version of Apple or Google, but still then it will useless to debate if the value of productivity is going to be decided by some companies, and not by all the participants of the country. So the reason of having high-value companies is baseless. The real reason can actually make more sense than the previous one. America just invests more into making their labor more productive. Remember, to produce anything, the factors of production are land, labor, and capital. You can make your labor more productive by making your population more younger, educated, and healthy. Land is productive when it's close to water or rich in minerals. Capital can be productive when things like machinery is included, which can produce value. Remember, positive impact in any one of the factor will have positive impact on the other two factors. For example, better land offers better food make population healthy and allow them to use capitals like computers, machines to produce more value, so it is like a basic cycle of events supporting each other. That is the main reason why Canada is behind USA. Because USA has higher investment than Canada, USA has received almost $5 trillion in foreign direct investment, when Canada only above a $1 trillion. As we all know, USA has the reputation of having big financial institutions like Wall Street and Silicon Valley and so much more. Canada may have their alternatives, but they don't enjoy the same reputation as USA does for being the leader of the financial world. This makes it easier for USA to attract more and more investors, which helps to improve its infrastructure, technology, and education. Now this doesn't look to affect Canada that much as compared to other countries, but truth is, having such a wealthy neighbor automatically pushes you to become its rival even if you are on good terms, because having to depend so much on such financial situations will affect your integrity and role as one of the world's leading powers. That's why Canada had to compete with USA to become one of the world's superpowers. So far we all know where Canada is with comparison of US. Each year 45,000 Canadians move to USA, but in comparison only 9,000 Americans move to Canada. The reason can be more money and better opportunities. Despite knowing that Canada also have better education, healthcare, and social security than USA, it doesn't matter for people looking for high salaries or opportunities because Canada is mostly covered in snow and it has less metropolitan cities than USA. To address this brain drain, Canada has to move towards skill migration, but as you know, letting more people coming in will automatically increase demand for more housing, which also makes Canada an expensive place to live as it already has limited space for cities. As a result, for growing demand for housing, buying a land for business becomes more expensive and less money is left to invest on machines and workers. As a result, investors take more interest in housing rather investing for businesses in Canada. Canada, no doubt being the world's 8th largest economy and having a high GDP per capita, is still a favorable destination for many people to live, work and invest. The problems that were discussed may not look like serious, but only time will tell. Because you have also the example of UK, suffering from high inflation which were caused due to long-term issues.